gone the next. Here one minute, gone the next. There's no heart beating inside your chest. It's vanished into thin air, never to be seen again. 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 Lick my lips as you walk away. There's nothing left except an empty space. Disappeared without a trace. No memory leaves a dead aftertaste. Ooh, you're dead to me. You're dead to me. Ooh, you're dead to me. You're dead to me. You're dead to me. You're dead to me. You're dead to me.
I should probably get a better anime. Anime. I mean, I should probably get someone to do some cool animations. We are doing Stygian, but I'm continuing the what do you call it again? I'm continuing the testing session that I did this afternoon. We're not doing redeems yet, so yeah. And also, am I supposed to mention that I'm on? Let's just say in simpler words, there are more people from different sites. Because I just read some posts about, because I was trying to find a way to post to make it so that both chats can appear, because I saw this from 7 even. That's what he did, but I don't know how he set it up. I should probably check his stream to see whether he can make it so that it only appears on this site instead of the other one. Yeah, but we're not doing any redeems for today. We're just continuing all the tests that I did from this afternoon. I think I streamed for like quite a few hours. So hello, all the frogs from both sides. Welcome to the stream. We still have a bunch of teams more to test. And if you can see, this is basically the second part. I'm only going to be streaming for maybe 2 to 3 hours because I think I'll be going out tomorrow. But we have done some decent amount of progress. It was a pretty fun session. Hello, welcome. Hey, whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa. Let's see. Okay, what teams have we not tested? We tested quite a few different teams, but not every single. I wonder if I can make the music softer. If I make it too soft, I think you guys will be fine. No, we're not doing redeems. We're just continuing. If you look at the title, we're just testing more team. It's just gonna be a short 2 to 3 hours stream. Okay, so what other teams do you reckon we can try? You already did Varesa? Yes, I did. Varesa actually struggled quite a bit. Like, okay, let me see if I can show you. So this is I pressed the wrong button. Hold on. There you go. That's much easier. Because if I will pin this, right, I think you guys can definitely see. So if we were to look at Varesa here, where is Varesa? Varesa here just barely cleared. I had to run my Furina with a slightly more ER because I think the previous build that she has right now is all the builds I put all here by the way. So if I were to put here, This is my original Furina build. I had to swap her to a build that has 194 ER. I cannot see this thing. Okay. So yeah, I had to change one artifact. I should probably keep it that way though if I want to make sure she bursts every rotation. I think Veresa failed in the previous iteration. I had to just swap the ER and then... I think I didn't change too much of the build though. Veresa for Aeon Blight. Yeah, Veresa for Aeon Blight and Drake work. English. Veresa for the Drake works. I think I tested it here. Yeah, I cleared with like 6 seconds left to spare. If you have a slightly better artifacts than whatever I have, then it shouldn't be too difficult. But as far as all the teams I tested, I didn't really test that much, huh? I guess if we minus this one, I only tested about 14 different teams so far. In order to meet the quota so that I can put the super clickbait thumbnail over on the channel, I need to make it so that it's like 30 or 40. Because I remember when I first tested like Stygian properly, I think, no, 5.8 Stygian was the first one, right? Or was it 5.7? No, the 5.7 I did a scuff one, I think. And then 5.8, the title was like over top 40 plus teams tested, which is actually not wrong. Skirk should be enough for the Fatui. Yeah, if you have a well-invested Skirk, you can definitely do it. Did I turn on the overlay? Seems like on-screen chat is not quite there. It's fine. So I'm just trying to think of what other teams that we can test. I'm pretty sure there's a few more other things that we have yet to try. So for now, let's look at whatever options that we have. Nuvilette. I don't think I've tried Nuvilette yet. I wonder if I tried some sort of like Nuvilette Freeze variant. Because I think I tested Kokomi Bloom. Oh, sorry. Nilo Bloom. Where's Nilo Bloom? Nilo Bloom, I had to swap to Traveler because Kolei wasn't active long enough and I barely cleared with a full EM build. Xiao, Pyro and the Nemo Xiao. Wait, how does that even work? I swear you just want me. I swear you're just trying to spread some sort of like Pyro Xiao propaganda at this point. A Llama for Crab Veresa, yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, you shouldn't have a problem on your end. Hyper Bloom is not so necessary. I think what's more important is that you have both AoE, Dendro, and Hydro. Because whenever the crab like spawns the seeds around it when it first flies up, it actually spawns it around. I think there's about 6 or 8 or something. So if you can apply all of them at the same time, or at least apply Bloom, and then it's just do a bunch of Hyper Blooms, it shouldn't be too difficult. I won't bother to do Div 4 skill issue. Wanna watch video regarding that? No, I mean, you can, yes, you can definitely send that one. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about it. Okay, let me make sure that this is actually working. Hold on. Okay, that is indeed working. Cool. Okay, so I'll leave that one there. I'll put the Twitch here. Saturday, no, it should be Friday. Friday tomorrow. Today we are... In simpler words, we are on a few platforms. Okay, the music is paused. Yeah, I should put the music in a different section. Put the music around here, the monitor around there. Put the Discord up there. Trying to manage the video real quick. Okay. So we do this. I keep deactivating. I don't know why I keep deactivating. Okay, Xiao double elemental is this guy again. You know what? Before we even watch, let me look at the build. Level 100 Xiao. Okay, dire build. Did the skin just die for a second? Oh, okay. Okay, we got Staff of Homa, 2-piece. Wait, no, it's Aeon Blight, so C6 doesn't matter. 91 to 53. What about the Furina though? Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, what up? Friday, I'll send you my details here. You can just send the details and leave it there. He's kind of speed running. I mean, I don't really care too much about the constellations. Xiao constellations don't exist in single target scenarios. Wait, wait, I didn't check. I didn't see the Furina stats. Did he just skip the Furina stats? Did he fail? What did he fail? Oh, he failed. Oh, this is the actual clear. Oh, that's fearless. Okay, so that's the dire fail. Oh, it was close to dire. Why did he not show the Furina build? Bennett is just generic for Noblesse, right? Just Skyward? There was Skyward, right? I can reach that kind of build. I do have the artifacts with that Fav. Okay, man really wants to burst, huh? Okay, what artifacts I use? What's the main stat? ER or generic? Yeah, generic Bennett with a bit of crit. Crown Burst, very standard, 300 ER. Shenyun R1. R1, I don't know. I think doesn't R1 provide a bit of a damage bonus? Should I run just attack Goblet Shao if I want to neutralize the damage? This is what you have to always take note. Whenever you see a Shao team, you look at the constellation. If it's not C2, like if it's not at like C2, right? C3, the 3 doesn't matter. If it's C0 Shenyun, then that will be cool. But this is always a C2. I played Xiao enough. I know how much damage he does. And this is Tenacity Key. I can replicate this, but I don't know if I want to swap my artifacts to do that. That's not relatable. Tenacity, however, I think Tenacity I can replicate. I can probably still maintain Faf. I don't think my artifacts are all on Faruzan. Watch the run? Alright. I can only try to replicate, so... Wait, was that C6 for you now? Did somebody say C6 for you now? Okay, I'll just watch the run. 3 skills for the quick funneling. Triple skill. I got C1 for double charge. I forgot that's a thing. Yeah, this is just a Vape Melt Shao. Yeah, the idea is you run like Pyro Shao. Pyro Shao, and then once the thing... I mean, it's a good idea. I don't know how viable this is though. Is he running an attack stance though? That's the question. Yeah, look at the plunge. Is he 200k? Ain't no C0 Shao hitting 200k. Wait, did he swap off? Yeah, he swapped off and then he went back. So he still gets a plunge. Does Furina won't have enough damage? That is true. That is true. I just don't want to swap my builds though. It's so annoying. And this is like a 71-second clear. Collision plunge. No collision plunge. Collision plunge? Wait, there you go. 250k. Yeah, that is oh man, that's gonna be fun trying. Alright. Let's actually try. Okay, let's humble. Let us humble the run. that's the most important part. Let us run a humbled version of it. Now before that, let me look at the build. Is he running attack sans or give me a second. I'm just viewing in the background. HP. Yeah, attack stance. Okay, good to know. Okay, I have to swap. Do I give my shout? Let's try my original build, and then we're gonna swap it around. So it was. Where is Xiao? Ben bin bon there. War. What's the next here? My brain's not working. Shenyun. Wait, I just realized this is a team without Faruzan. Well, I guess the Shao doesn't do damage. Unless you have C2 Shenyun, of course. Okay, let's humble it down to a realistic value, shall we? He has constellations? I know. I mean, you can want me to try, but you're gonna watch me fail. But I mean, I'm just here to test anyway, so let's be adventurous a little bit. I'll get Buzz next to you. Don't worry about it. Oh wait, hold on. I hecking love the Aeon Blight Drake. Huh? Hold on, let me swap to an attack output. I know it will fail. I just want to see how close I can get to it. We gotta do all the things that we can do for all. I don't have an attack. Why do I have a cryo goblet? Oh, what did I do? Why do I have an attack? Why do I have an attack? A cryo goblet setting. Hold on. How do I modify my build? Do I scam? Well, not really, but attack first. I bolo Arlecchino. Using stuff. Yeah, why not? You can stay. You need to get scam. Thank you, Hazel. You also need a bit of scamming. Turn this on. Oh, okay. I need Viri. Fine. My brain was like not functioning for a second. Hello, welcome. Hey, Hazel. I don't know. I don't remember why Hazel is my best pieces. Actually, I know why, because I'm a Hazel player. Okay, 78, 242, double attack with 2.3k attack. A bit realistic. 120 ER should be good. And now we begin the scamming. Use Pyro then an email? Oh, right. I forgot about that. Please give energy. Am I supposed to get screwed over with something? Oh my god. Yeah, this is not it. Nope. We just don't have enough damage to actually push him there. 100k, by the way. I think what I need to do is I use Shenyun later, so I can maintain the Hydro app. Yeah, nah, this ain't it. How that guy got full ER on everyone? Because he runs Favonius on Bennett. I think even if I run full ER, I don't think... Oh, hi. Oh, hello there, welcome. Nah, I think even if I... welcome to the stream. I just think if I run full ER, I'm pretty sure we can't do it. There's a difference between there's a difference between having a Mind's crown, but that's a minor difference. I guess having a C6 Purina with a C3 R1 Shenyun matters a fuck ton. Even though our stats are virtually the same. Like, this was like a 90 to 50, I think. Mine is 78. So the crit rate is not there, but I don't think that's gonna change the fact that this is not it. This is not it, Chief. Definitely not it. Well, at the very least, I can stop running this. Like you gotta look at the builds and you gotta ask yourself, hey, is this realistic for Mr. Streamer to try? If the answer is no, then very likely the answer is no. Yeah. I can try to make it work, but it's just not it, man. It's just not it. Why use Farazan? No, because we were testing a team that someone here sent. And basically they ran like a, because the Aim Black Drake wants a double element, right? Two strong elements, multi-element. So that video they ran, what is videos? Musics. What was I gonna say again? That video ran Pyro Xiao on top of what do you call that thing again? On top of regular Xiao. So this is like a hybrid team where Xiao runs an attack sans, and you do vape plunge Xiao plus the regular mono Nemo Xiao. The issue is that person, that channel is a very big, well-known channel to have quite a few fucking constellations. And those constellations do make or break. So please, just genuinely, next time, just look at the build. I think, like, I want to be impressed where I look at a run and it's like, wow, it has zero constellations, zero constellations, 4 stars are C6, the 5-star weapons are somewhat achievable to obtain, and that's a run we can try. It's not relatable at all. I just went Raiden Alakino dual DPS. Oh yeah, you know what? That's a team we can try. That is definitely a team we can try. Hold on. Cat is blocking my music. Let's see, did I turn it on? Loop playlist. Okay, there you go. Hopefully the music loops on it. Okay, Raiden sounds a little bit more realistic. Raiden, what was the team? Raiden Arlecchino. Oh, Raiden Arlecchino. That's something I could try. I did just recently fix my Arlecchino after all. So where is this? Where is this unit? Where are all the pyro units? Am I blind? Oh, that's why. Are you still here? I'm stupid. So Raiden Arlecchino, Chevy Bennett. I think Bennett wasn't Bennett up here. I'm surprised I don't see the 4 stars in the exalted ones though. That is interesting. Bennett Raiden. This is with C2 Raiden, but I assume you probably have C2 Raiden too. It should be a decent. I think this is an okay build. How do you have like leftover spare parts and still have 230 CV? I will never understand. Oh, because I stole the Alliance Peaks. I remember now. Do I push this to 240? I can always push this to 240 anytime I want. If I use this, how much is the build? Oh, that looks whaled out. C3R1 very F2P. I'm gonna be honest, I think Raiden should be minimum C2 to be F2P standards. You know, let's run OG, the original build first, and then let's run the not relatable build. Yeah, this feels more human, you know. I swear to God, every time I do like Stygian Onslaught tests, I feel like I just get reminded that my builds are really good, but even then it's not enough. Okay, so what's the idea here? So we do Arlecchino. Okay, let's do Arlecchino into Bennett, and then we do Raiden Skill, and then we do Bennett. What is your name again? Well, actually, no. Is there something I'm missing? There's not like off field, right? C0, C6 Chevy Bennett, of course, yeah. Let's look at the Arlecchino. No, I think if you want to do Fearless, absolute minimum has to be C6 or the 4 stars. I don't think it's doable without. But if you're running... Oh, you're running dual DPS. How long does Chevrolet's Res Shred last? Is it like 6 seconds, right? That should be enough for a single Raiden rotation? Unless I use Chevrolet Burst before I go into Raiden. Like I use Chevrolet Burst into skill, maybe the extra like bomblet explosions should extend the Res Shred. Why am I looking at you? I'm looking at you. The Res Shred lasts for 6 seconds. It's almost enough for a full rotation, so it should be quite doable. Yeah, this is doable, Is there a chance of Arlecchino, Molani on the Drake? I haven't tried that yet. But I'm trying to think, how would that work though? Let's say we want Molani on a vape team, right? And then what do we do for Arlecchino? Do we just do like mono pyro Arlecchino for whatever reason? I'm not gonna use the burst until we get to Raiden. Okay, he's already like broken. He's gonna absorb the thing soon. I'm just gonna do this first.
裁きの雷月のように永遠のみんなは俺が守るこの裁きを受け稲光すなわち永遠なり逃げ道
Can you absorb the mark first? I don't have enough energy to charge attack. That is so smart of me.
武器を捨てろ
Oh wait, I'm stupid. The pyro res is not gone yet. It does look to be doable though. Arlecchino's a battery, yes. Arlecchino the battery rider, don't worry about it.
見切りました動くな燃えろみんなは俺が逃げ道はありますみんながそばにいてくやっ落ちる権限みんなは俺がこれは必要な武力ここより弱滅の時見切りました武器を捨てろ燃えろ
Perfect.
貫こうやっ全力攻撃無我の境地逃げ道はありますみんながそばに投降しろ動く稲光すなわち永遠なりやっ
Yeah. Definitely need C2 Raiden though. Yeah, that's about... How much is that? Because there was about 12 seconds to spare. I think if I optimize my Raiden a little bit... Or yeah, I think C3 does matter because if I remember correctly, Constellation 3 is about... For Raiden's personal damage is about 15 to 16%. So I can see how running C3 would... Having C3 Raiden would give a slight advantage. R1 doesn't matter as much because according to the Genshin mains guide over on their website, engulfing is only like 8 to 10% better because those were the days, those were the olden days where like best in slot weapons are so much of a generalist that they're not really good on a singular unit. It's like they're good on multiple units, but on the character it's supposed to be good on, it's kind of like, you know? I kind of miss those days though. Nowadays, I feel like 5-star weapons, you look at it and be like, oh, do I have this character or do I not have this character? If I have this character, I will attempt to pull. If I don't, then I will not. It's such a... I miss the days of Jade, Cutter, Homa, and Red Horn. I think Red Horn till this day is still one of the best Claymore because of the amount of crit damage that you get. Okay, so Raiden is C2. This one, Chevrolet, is definitely C6. An overloaded team, Aeon Blight Drake, we had 108 seconds to spare. So 108 seconds to clear. C2 Raiden. This. So, okay, what other teams can we test? Yeah, C3 is 10 to 15%. It's not kind of like the weapon. I think R1 doesn't... I feel like R1, according to Genshin mains, is only like an 8 to 9% increase over the catch, which is something that you can sell your soul to the devil to farm. Yeah, that's the thing. R1 to C3, I think R1 and C3 is very similar performance, but it is very doable. Granted, my Arlecchino is like... How much CV are you? I revamped my Arlecchino to Gladiator because I couldn't stand her doing no damage with my garbage Whimsy. 126... 126.8, let's say 127. 126, 236.5? It's almost 240 CV. I don't think I can make her CV go any higher. Ah, that's why. This is the reason why. Because I know I used to... Don't I have a build that's like 250 CV or did I forget? Okay, you're 39. You're 19, 38. Attack percent. I swear I had a build. Oh, because it was a crit rate circlet. Right. Yeah, because of the crit rate circlet. If I run a crit rate circlet, I will have a 250 CV build. I think the stats are quite similar, but that also means I need to run pieces with more crit damage. Like, let's say for example, like, let's say, okay, the current build is this, right? 9208, which I think is really good with a crit damage circlet. And granted, I am using Jade Spear, so I will overcap a little bit. If I were to go for more crit damage, I have to steal... what's her name again? I have to steal Chaska's build. And then we take this absolute scam of a crit rate circlet. Where is it? Not this one? Oh yeah, I gave it to Navia because base. But Navia may now appear. This one will stay the same. And if I go for the crit damage oriented one, which should be either this one... oh, this one. Is that one? It should be 250 CV, I think. Yeah, that's 69. 69. Nice. 69 is 70, so that's 138. 138, yeah, this is a 253 CV build. It's not really that much different. But unfortunately, the artifacts are all being used by someone, so I'll have to go back to a slight downgrade if I can find that artifact. But otherwise, that's a pretty good team though. That's a great idea. Thanks for the idea, man. Because I want to test at least like 40 plus teams. Not 30 is a bit too little for me, so I want to test 40 plus before I start working on the guide. Artifact loadout when? Never, apparently, according to Hoyo. Chongyun. I'll settle with 236. This is good enough. Okay, what other teams can we try? Chevy? Yeah, Chevy is C6. If the Chevy isn't C6, then I don't think I would do as much damage as I did. But using that team to get Alakino, that's a very good team though. But I feel like the thing is, any Raiden team in a DPS would only be viable either because you're running a Hyperbloom team or you're running a C2 Raiden. It's such a shame that the free consolation doesn't include like consolations for Raiden. Because imagine if the free consolation thing gave us, what do you call it again? Imagine if the free consolation thing gave us one free Raiden and included Archon. Because a lot of the Archons of the past are very underwhelming. Maybe like they can exclude Furina intentionally because Furina still has value, right? But I feel like if we can get C1 Raiden for free after 8 weeks, and then you can... therefore, the rerun banner would have value because now everyone has a chance to get C2 Raiden, which does enough damage to compare to today's standards, you know. Take a break at Onslaught and do a biz? Nah, we're not doing redeems today. I'm doing that tomorrow. It include the good ones. Yeah, Kazuha. I think Kazuha consolations didn't matter to me. I feel like it would have been better if you could be given a chance to own them. But I guess owning is a bit over because consolations are given for free there. Morani Alakino not once perfect synergy. No, because I'm trying to think. How long doesn't Alakino skill apply like... what's the word? It applies the thing, right? The what do you call that? Because let's say we run these two, and then we need Alakino to do big PP damage. We can probably try to run Bennett again. I think we can cook. We can cook here. I just don't know to what extent. Here's my Bennett. There you are. Because let me test something. Alakino's skill, because I know Seven even has a second channel where he uploads like a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. And he did a run against a turtle where he ran like Hu Tao, Blood Blossom as a pyro support for Molani. Does he apply again? Not quite. I wonder if... what if I do a... this is gonna be crazy, but... what if I do a more... I try that team and I run a Hu Tao support. Yelan, all of Yelan's constellations are great. None of Yelan's constellations are bad. She's not the highest value unit, but I think C0 Yelan is just okay, just average at best. But once you get constellations, especially C2, which I do indeed have, she does become a unit that is worth using whenever you can. Okay, let me think. Molani Alakino. I don't know. I'm trying to think. What can we cook with Molani Alakino? Because we want to trigger some sort of vape. Do we do like an overloaded hybrid or... I have a C1 R1 and she's wild? Yeah. I don't have R1, but C2, I know C2 is a massive damage increase, but the Hydra application is great. Two piece, I see. Okay, I'm trying to cook. What do we cook? Someone requested a Molani Aulakino. So we need to do like, let's say, I was thinking like a vape tea. What if we do Yelan? Oh, but if I do Yelan, the Pyro app is gone though. Oh, that's true. Yelan is strong, but Pyro is just there. Unfortunately, my Yelan is a bit wheeled out. So every time Molani does a normal attack, she just like applies Hydro to no end. If I run math, that wouldn't be. It doesn't feel quite right. So we need some sort of off-field Pyro application. That isn't Mawika. Is it really Shangling? Do I really want to do Shangling? Alakino and Burgeon? No, I don't think Alakino Burgeon would be kind of weird though. Emblem Inno skill and what's BTB again? So that's 100k on vape. Oh yeah, I do be like that there. We don't have. I don't think we have a. We don't have a like an emblem or a Shiminawa version that buffs your elemental skill, right? Actually, no, we do have Golden Troop, but it's not like. You know, you have to be off field. We want something that makes you on field. Burning, I could do MED. Okay, so but burning, let me see. MED will contribute a certain amount of damage, but I don't know how much. Okay, let's say we do this, right? Do we just run a random Bennett or do we run double Hydro? Oh no, we need some consistent off-field Pyro. Toma? Are we gonna cook with Toma? You know what?
Crab, please.
Screw it, let's make it work. Screw it, let's make it work. But we don't have enough energy to burst though. Oh, PMC! I forgot PMC is a unit. I have to go out and swap to. It's so cringe. I was testing Dendro Traveler just now against the crab boss, and now I have to go back to Natlan and swap to PMC again. Oh, that's so annoying. Kinish Mawuka, I already tried the Kinish team. Kinish Mawuka team, I think almost worked. The problem is my investment isn't good enough because my Kinish, I would say it's contributed to my Kinish because I did a few modifications where I made it so that Yansan ran Faf and ER San so that she could burst on the first 10 seconds. But I think the problem is my Mawuka or Kinish or either or both just doesn't have, almost has enough investment to get there. Not quite there. I think it was like 5% of its health left. It's like, if I did one more Mawuka burst kind of health, you know? Oh, hey Jazz, welcome. Yeah, I already tried the Veresa variant. So that one's with Veresa Mawuka. That one is a natural, like you know it's gonna work kind of thing, you know? So you're running Fav. Right. You're running that build. Where's my artifact? Oh. Play. Let me decrease the music a bit. I don't want it to be loud. Okay, Diona, it's time for you to return my artifact set. Okay, your ER sense. Is that on set off? Wait a second. This doesn't. Alright. Yeah, I remember now. PMC is built but also not built. Schrodinger's build, my favorite. Pyro Goblet, was I running an offset? I think I was running an offset. Hold on. Okay. Wait, no, someone. Oh no, no one's running. Yeah. I was running an off-piece. I don't remember which off-piece though. I have so much Pyro Goblets. Why do we have so many Pyro DPS and why do I have almost every single one of them? Am I missing one? Oh yeah, I'm missing Lin. Nobody plays him. Good enough. Genshin needs to give a free 5-star? No, Genshin needs to slow down on the freaking power creep and actually make the game good. Not that the game is bad, but you know what we really need? We need a second Xingqiu that is a 4-star unit that actually applies strong Hydro. Then I'll be happy. I'll be really, really happy. And you know what's the second thing? We need a Bennett that is Pyro, but tune down the buff, focus on the healing. Like we're talking team-wide healer that actually heals like a Barbara. Because I feel like there are times where I just look at myself and I'm like, okay, I want a Pyro healer. I look at Chef. Chef takes a bit of time to trigger the C6 and the healing is like per active character per tick. I look at Bennett. Bennett still has the HP limit. And I'm just like sitting here like, wow. Why don't we have Pyro Barbara? Where is our Pyro Barbara? Okay, so we remove Bennett, we run PMC. We can probably... Actually, no, there's no way for Alakino. No, we have Shilone in here. No, let's run PMC first. Do we run Shilone and let's say we can run a vape. Oh, MAD. Right, you didn't say my setting. Okay, this should work. We can do like this. We can do this into this. Let's do MAD first. Oh no, this into scrolls into this. Alokino will cook later. We'll let Alokino cook. It's kind of sad you also play Star Rail because if you Star Rail, yeah, I talked about Star Rail quite a few times. Star Rail is in a very sad state of a meta. We got Alloy True. All right. Okay, never mind. At least 3 units are cracked. Yeah, that is true. But what about the 4-star though? Where's the 4-star? I hate this stupid boss. Why is it that Molani targets the tail? I've been cucked on this mode and as well as all the the hard mode when I was doing it. Every time. There you go. We got that out. Nice. I should have used burst actually. What am I doing? Oh, did we reach the threshold?
雪花飘飘，北风萧萧，天地一片苍茫。
霧となって散りなさい。最高戦士。
Okay, not bad. 109 seconds. This is C0R1 Molani though, so keep that in mind. MAD is, let me show the build. It's easier for me to explain. The build is not unrealistic, but I think with Sif Molani can probably achieve the same thing. So it's actually decent. I think the unrealistic part, okay, let me say this. I think the unrealistic part is expecting players to have MAD. Expecting players to have MAD, have a 5-star weapon, like I'm not kidding, like MAD without, with Missive Wind Spear or an F2P weapon versus having an actual 5-star weapon does make quite a decent, massive difference. And then having a CV this high, I think this is like 220, is it 227 or 229? 121.8, 228.3, 229.3. 229, 230 CV and an Alucino is perfect. But it is doable. I think with Sif Molani can definitely clear. So let me just log that in. Okay, Molani with Pyro Traveler. Wow, I type P, it just comes up Pyro Traveler. Emiri and Arlecchino. This Burn Vape. I need to put more categories in my file. I keep forgetting to add the hybrid stuff. Not bad though, 109 seconds. You tell me this actually no, I was gonna say you tell me this team is just as good as a C2 Raiden with Arlecchino. I'm like, now I get reminded that it's Molani. Shilonen replacing Emiri. Oh, that's gonna be a bit rough though, because I wonder how I'm gonna deal with the pyro application. But I'll try though. I'll try. I think this will buff what's the name again? Oh, but Pyro Traveler will have to run on a different build. What if we run... Actually, no, Pyro Traveler is the only budget option. What am I saying? I was gonna say, like, what if we run Shengling and I get reminded that I need an abysmal amount of ER, that I need to sacrifice the blood of, like... I need to sacrifice the blood of all my Chi-Chis to get all the energy recharge that I can get. Stygian is the only one that matters. The others are a bit of a joke in comparison. Yeah, I think when you start trying to clear fearless mode in Stygian, any other game mode doesn't really matter. Of course, I say that, but like, we haven't really seen Luna mode. Okay, I didn't pick up the pufferfish. I need to pick up the pufferfish. We haven't seen Luna mode yet, so that will give us... I think that will give a bit of Primogems, I think. I'm just not sure whether the Primogems is constant. Because it says it will give 300 Primogems as well as a... There you go. Oh, I just realized there's like a ticking timer. Oh no, that's just... Perfect. 600k to holy. Yeah, this clears. I think Molani does a big portion of damage. And is that the same clear time? No, it's very similar. It is very, very similar. Finally getting a new phone, nice. Okay, so I replaced this with Shilonen. 111 seconds. Okay, yeah. That's... I mean, I feel like Molani can clear quite easily though. Because as long as you have some sort of like off-field pyro app with a little bit of a buff, and then you bring a dual DPS team. This is one of the reasons why I really want a dual DPS team that has a bit of a synergy, because right now I think most dual DPS teams outside of Maoika doesn't have any real inherent synergy. Like, you run these two units or you play in this way, you can buff the other. And like, I mean, the DPS itself will provide a buff. And the only one that can do that is Math. Time Bomb phone? Okay, so that does kind of work. That definitely does kind of work. I forgot about food buff in Onslaught. Oh yeah, wait, can you use food buff in Onslaught? But I feel like that wouldn't be fair though. Like, they say, oh look, all these teams cleared. You just have to get this very specific 5-star burger that Diluc makes that gives you 20 crit rate and 20 crit damage buff. It's like super neat. Yeah, both teams cope. But the Molani, this Molani is top. It's basically top 4% in burn vape, and it's really good. It's really good. I think with Sif you can get a very similar performance, but well, to be fair, this team had 10 seconds to spare, so I can imagine if you get a build of a similar quality, then you should be able to clear your Molani. Granted, you don't get screwed over getting the attack buff. If you start the first rotation and you get the attack buff, you may as well reset. Yeah, yours is top 3%. Yours is a little bit better than mine because you have a bit more EM and HP than I do. Yeah, we have one brain cell. Same brain cell, same brain cell. Okay, what other teams can we run? What have we not tried? Let me look at the file first. I think I tried Chaska already. I've tried Chaska. I've tried the Veresa, Mawika. Honestly, I don't really want to try too much against a crab aside from like Hyperbloom. I think I tried Hyperbloom. What did I use to clear? Oh yeah, I did clear with Hyperbloom, but that was double Hydro and Yelan was C2. I tried Nilo Bloom, but Nilo Bloom was with Dendro Traveler, so with no Llama, it is definitely very doable with no Llama, but you have to go like full EM build. Yeah, if you have C1 Molani, your first bite is going to do double damage. Just correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure C1 Molani, your first bite just gains like a massive damage bonus. That's why I've watched people's runs, right? And I see why do the Molani? Why can the Molani do like 1 million shark bite? And then I look at the constellation and I read it and I was like, that's why. That's actually pretty insane though, because C1 Molani means you basically get 1 extra shark bite worth of damage. Because usually Akasha standards, right? They simulate it based on 3 shark bites plus 1 burst. But the burst does more damage than the skill. But if you get C1, you basically have like that almost that amount of rotation worth, basically 4 bites worth, which is like, not to say 25%, but that's a massive damage increase there. 1.3 million, yeah, because you can do that. If I would say the best way to gauge how good your Molani is you run like, say you run a team, the team that I run usually is Molani, Shilonen, Mawika with Sucrose, right? Sucrose VV, Scrolls, Shilonen, Mawika doing Mawika stuff. And mine can hit an average of 570 to 580k. I think on a good day with some buffs, she can hit 600k. I don't know how much a good Molani will be considered though. Maybe I'm gonna say 400k per bite would be a good Molani. Below 400 just doesn't feel that worth it. It's not bad, but it can be better. A bit shilling was shilling hard. Oh yeah. C6 Molani is the best DPS in game. That's hard to say, man. Yeah, I mean you say that you haven't seen C6 Chaska. C6 Chaska just be spamming double bullets and he just starts firing bullets. Like there's a massive difference between like C0 Chaska to C2 and C6 Chaska. Like C2 Chaska, you get actual AoE, which makes her, I guess you could say on Molani like level standards, and then C6 just makes her like an absolute beast. I've seen that one channel, DHC, DHCWSP, I don't know how you pronounce his name. I'm just gonna call him These Cups because it's funny. I've seen his channel where he does his shorts, right? And he compares who can kill Baku Nawa the fastest. Chaska was actually one of the fastest. I don't remember how long it was. I just watch the Chaska be like boom, 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 and it just keeps loading up the full bullets. It's insane. Have you tried any Navia teams so that? Yes, I have. I think, wait, no, have I? Let me check. Oh, I've tried against the Fatui Trooper, but I haven't, no. I think I did. Yes, I did. I ran Mav, Shilonen, Bennett, Navia, Hypercarrier against Aaron Blight Drake. It cleared with 10 seconds left to spare. Oh, you guys want to see something funny? Look at this team. Look at these two teams in particular. I went against a Fatui Trooper this afternoon. We ran like Hazer Inefa Luna Charge, right? Furina Inefa Luna Charge, but we ran Shilonen Navia instead. This team could clear on par with this Veresa Plunge team. 100k DPS, by the way. I don't know what Navia was smoking. I don't know if being top 5% in the 140 AR category matters for my Navia, but it was probably one of the most comfortable Navia clears that I've had against the Super. I think this one is my fastest clear actually. Where is it? Yeah, this is my fastest clear. With 4 seconds left to spare. It's faster than my Veresa team, so I don't know what this means. I genuinely don't know what this means. It's so dumb. Did you try to define my account? No, we're not doing redeems today. I'll do redeems tomorrow, but I'll see whether I'll stream on or not. Actually, no, if we're doing redeems, we might do it on. We might also do multi-streaming too. We might do the usual stuff, but I will have to set up a Google Form file because I could open up the Discord with the invite link, but I'll think about it. I'll think about the setup tomorrow because my plan is to try to add stream elements to YouTube, and then I want to add stream elements to the channel, and then afterwards I want to add Google Forms so that I can add a command there so that whenever anyone wants to do a submission, actually I could just do a raffle. What am I doing? Isn't it better if I do a raffle? Oh no. Oh, I remember now. No, I want to do a Google Form system, and then everyone has to submit their UID, and so that I can look at their characters or look at their account. Because that's the thing that 7 does, where that way I can just look at the account from Anchor, and I can be the judge of whether this account can actually clear Fearless. Is there any team without Dendro for the crab? No, I don't. I think it's impossible to clear without Dendro. Because the crab's mechanic is that, I mean, if you know the crab mechanic, right? Like whenever it flies up and summons those seeds, the only way for you to break the shield is quite literally just doing the thing. You know, I'm curious. What happens if you don't break this? Affected by blah 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 blah. You know, let's see this. While charging the rock, deploy ward. Blah blah blah. If we don't charge it, what happens? I'm curious. I am very, very curious. You know what? Let's try. I want to see what happens if we let this guy charge the full. Do I just die? Without a 5-star Dendro? That's gonna be a bit hard. Actually, no. Maybe PMC that one. PMC with, what's his name again? PMC with Olay. Because Nahida, I'm gonna be honest, Nahida doesn't really help that much. Do we have a Dendro Catalyst character? We don't, right? I think it's just Kolei or Kirara. I think it's possible to clear though, because one thing I did learn is that these little seeds actually do more damage than your Bloom or Hyper Bloom can. So not only do they act as additional damage, I think each of them do like 70 to 80k, I believe, but that might be with Deepwood Memories. So what happens if I just wait? Okay, so you just die. Good to know. Can I iframe that? I don't think we can iframe that, right? But you have to wait 30 seconds though. That's such a waste of time. Okay, you just die. They double the bloom damage, yeah. I think it's doable. It's doable with a 4-star team, but I could technically try it, but I have to swap my Kokomi build back. I really hate this stupid element swapping system. There's a team that required me to run Dendro MC, but I have to go back and swap and change the build. God forbid Genshin has loadouts. You guys want to bet how long is it going to take for Genshin to get loadouts? Next year? Is 2026 the year of loadouts? Copium. I think it's doable though. Like, because I'm thinking, like, let's say this is DMC, right? Actually, no. If without any Dendro 5-stars, yeah. DMC, and then if we look at 4-star options, I would say between Kirara... I haven't tried Kave though. Kave might actually be an okay option. And Kolei. But Kirara has to be minimum C4 for the off-field application. Kave... Does Kave need anything? I don't think Kave really needs anything. What's my Kave? 214, 4 gilded, so 920 EM. Yeah, my Kave has like some budget build. I don't remember why I gave them. Some leftover gilded dream. I haven't actually tried Kave though. We could try Kave. Oh, that means I have to leave again. Let's go back to Sumeru and go grab the PMC stuff. What about Tinari? Tinari Bloom? Nah, bro. Unless you mean Tinari Spread. But you still have to break the seed somehow, right? Because you want to run a team... You want to run a team that ensures that you run Bloom. If you don't play around the Bloom mechanics... Oh, let's say you play around the Bloom mechanics to break the shield. Then after that, maybe you can run some hybrid, like Quick Bloom or something like that. But I think if you don't play around Bloom, obviously you can't clear it. I don't think Tinari can clear this. Like, if you want Tinari to clear it, come back when you have C6 R1 Tinari. Because my Tinari is barely C1. I don't even have C2, which is supposed to be a decent damage bonus for him, or damage buff. Nah, man. Trust me, I've tried. I really like the Tinari Yae team, like the quick swap thing, like Tinari, Sethos, Yae, Fischl, or whatever variants of that. But unfortunately, everyone in the team doesn't do damage. Tinari C2 R1 is C2 is not enough. You need C6. Because I think was it C4 or C6, it decreased the charge attack charge up time, right? So you could actually do like kind of like a quick scope charge attack. You do weird text for bosses, Sucrose tech and Knuckle Duckle. Oh yeah. Was there a Sucrose tech? Oh, Knuckle Duckle you can clear without Electro. Oh, you mean the absorption. Those are the self-absorption techs. I didn't mention that in my guide, but well, that's because I was kind of focused on like the idea of applying Electro and Electro Charge. Nilo, Furina, Yao Yao, Cookie. What is Furina doing there? What does Furina even do there? What is Hydro application, the team? Is that what you want me to do? I'm just gonna be running with Nilo and walking in and out just to apply Hydro. Furina's the summons. What if the summons are probably gonna target the crab? I'm just gonna be sitting there like, wow, thank you, Furina, for targeting nobody. Oh man, I'm still gonna try it though. I'm still gonna try it because I can. So that I can pad up the numbers and say I actually tested 40 team. Yao Yao and what's the last one? Yao Yao, I do have Yao Yao. Cookie. Wait, why do you want me to run Nilo with... Why do you want me to run Cookie for Nilo team? Did you forget that Nilo is actually kind of... self-righteous? I don't want to say the word. I don't know. I don't know if the other side has a bit of more moderation. Don't you know Nilo is a very self-centered character? Barbara's better than Fernandez, yeah. Yeah, I'm like, what the heck, man? What are you trying to do? What? I wonder if I run Nouvelle Bloom, would that work? If we run... No, Furina Nouvelle Nilo is kind of weird. No, actually PMC. I can believe in PMC. The PMC has to run like an Omega high ER build. You are here. There will be solo Dendro. Absolute solo Dendro. Maybe I think I need to run Deepwood. So Deepwood, I need to borrow someone's Deepwood. Thank you very much. Oh, you have the 20 ER piece. That's not very useful. Okay, Dahlia, I'll borrow your piece. I have this budget one. All right. Spare ER Sands. Hello. Okay, spare ER Sands. That. What did I do to my Bennett? Oh, that was the original Bennett. I was like confused for a bit. Great. So I have ER. And then this one, we try to go for something with the most... I could go for Dendro bonus, but... I think I have a Dendro Gobbler of ER, do I? Kinda do. Yeah, I kinda do. Okay, 250 ER. Okay, 270 ER. That should be more than enough. We can try this team. I think this team will clear. He's blooming. We're blooming. We're absolutely blooming. It's funny how the background changes every time. So... Oh, why is it so hot today? I need my Faf back. I need to proc Faf to fully funnel DMC. Bro, what is this DMC ER? Actually, no, I have an idea. Actually, I should have done that. What am I doing? I first got Nilo when I ran her with Rina. No, I can do this. We're just gonna keep retrying until I get the energy. Favonius got the entire game. Yeah, that was a mistake. But also, I also want to blame Hoyo for not designing a weapon just as good. Like, just think about it. Every character in the game, or like, if not a massive majority of the character in the game, yeah, I can do this actually. Wow, funny Hydro unit. Is this clearing? What the fuck? It's actually clearing. But you need Nilu though. I don't know if it's fair. What the heck is Dendro Traveler targeting? Hello? Hello? It's close, it's close. It's close. I just need to make sure I get Truly. You don't need Loma to clear the crap. You can run Nubilet. I'm just gonna do this so I can do that. I need to go here.
雪花飘飘，北风萧萧，天地一片苍茫。
私は帰ってきた。
Oh my god. Oh, that was so close. We'll do one more time. We'll do one more time. I got Tenarian Chronicle, pity my pity reset. I'll get my chosen player. Oh, welcome. Hold on. I need to clear this first to get my mind off things. Okay, there you go. And I do this. And that's already one gone. That's amazing. I'm surprised I didn't get enough energy for that though. Huh? Where did my energy go? Oh, come on. Traveler, please. Hinari in Chronicle. Will my pity reset? No, your pity will reset. Depends on which character you select. If you selected Hinari and you got if you got the character that you selected, your pity will reset. That's how it works. 300 ER, 271 ER, not enough. Use Batman. Oh my god. Oh, that's fine. I think I screwed that up. Hold on. But if you got Hinari instead of the selected character, then yes, you should be fine. That's how Chronicle banner works. If you lose your first 50-50, your next 50-50 will be a target character. But if you get the... basically think of weapon banner. I think you can understand what I'm trying to say from that one. R1. R1 Fev, please proc. There you go. Oh my god. Come on. I don't have that much more ER to give, man. I'm just gonna call it close. I'm just giving up on this one. If Hydro Dragon Faf, you know that does nothing, right? Okay, hold on. Let me just... Doable. Hello there again. Hello. Okay. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. You have ER. You have lots of ER. Screw your Dendro Goblet. Give me energy recharge. Daddy's gotta eat good. What the fuck? Wait, hold on. Wait, Yansan, that's not your build. Oh, hold on. I think somebody... Ah, yeah. Oh, that makes sense. One of these builds are not like the other. Yeah, it should be good. Yep, okay. Now that sus build is out of the way, Traveler, you seek the forbidden energy recharge. Now we do have good crit rate. 50 crit rate, that is more than enough. Best threat is all F4. Oh hey, look, I decided to show up. Hello. Hello, Mr. IRL Flynn. How are you doing? You said hi last time and fucking disappeared. What am I doing again? All right, I need energy. Real life too. The only energy recharge I get in real life is Red Bull, and that one gives you cancer or something like that. I don't know. Okay, so wrong one. Why do you keep looking at the bottom? I'm not. You know what, Sayu, I'll borrow you a bit. Okay, 286. If that is not enough, then I don't know what is. But yes, we're going to try to get one clear for this one, and then we'll move on to the next team. Gotta beat my quota of 40 after all. It's so confusing when you talk to YouTube. I mean, the thing is, like, there's a thing in TOS where I'm not supposed to be able to show the screen on like, I'm not supposed to be able to show, is it YouTube stream on the YouTube chat on, no, YouTube chat on Twitch, because it goes against the TOS or some shit like that. But I mean, I don't really care too much. I'm gonna be frank. Oh, that's not enough. That's fine. I don't really care what happens to Twitch. It's a dying site anyways. Nobody cares. Now that I know how to set things up on YouTube, I can just go YouTube if I wanted to. Anytime I like. Anytime I like Twitch. Oh, that's a bad run. YouTube chat, yeah, YouTube can't be shown on Twitch. The thing is, I know Seven did a configuration where, because I always watch his YouTube stream. So I wonder if, like, oh wow, Faf really gives that much energy. Oh, that's bullshit. I wonder if there's a way to make it so that the chat shows. Oh yeah, I can't show the other way around. All right. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'll just try this one or two more times. It's so close. It's so freaking close. Everybody has good energy recharge. See you next stream, alright. I wonder if you can trigger Faf on that one. Man, you really like to spam these blurps, huh? Okay, let's try to get them uniform. Can we do that? Ah! Traveler's life. Thank God. Oh, I'm alive. Oh, you dumb fuck. Can I get some energy back? Thank you. I'm just gonna say it's doable. I'm giving up, man. It's very doable. In case someone asks, can you do this with a 4-star Dendro unit? I forgot. Was it Phelps who asked that? I'm just gonna say yes. Technically you can, but the team you need is it's a very special team. Okay, I haven't fought the crab for like quite a few teams. Wow, look at that. Close. Needed a few more seconds. Oh, Vexentos on Exodus. Hold on. More Hyper Bloom than less blooming. Yeah, there is Hyper Bloom though. We could technically do Hyper. Why is the music? Okay, now he says Hayato on Blue Crab? Not yet actually. No, I feel like it depends on the Dendro unit and less of the Hydro unit. The Hydro unit, as long as you have like good AoE, like even this stupid team will work. The problem is solo Dendro with a unit that is very energy hungry. Is it 60 burst or 80 burst, right? Is it 80 burst? Man, they should just delete 80 burst cost. Make me feel less reliant on Faf. And I feel a bit better about myself. Okay, so this one I'm gonna have to take back. There it is. I'll keep it right there for now. Okay, so what are the teams? Do we try Ayato Bloom? I mean, technically we do like Ayato, Nilu, maybe Kolei PMC. I think that would work. Does Kolei even have a build? I think Kolei still maintains the old build. 224 with 4 instructor. Never mind, 3 instructor. Where did the instructor go? What did I do? Whose goblet is this? Hold on. Wait. Something's not. Okay, that one is on set. That one is definitely supposed to be off. Oh, this one's supposed to be on set. There you go. Ah, there you go. Okay, that's Guriyam. We can try Ayato. Ayato with his do I want to run Fav on Ayato? That's so cursed, but I feel like that's the only way to do it. It's fine. I believe in my 150 ER Ayato. Surely he can do it. Surely he can do it. Holy, that's a lot of Nilus. So we do this, we do that, and then save for that. Traveler, yeah. Healer now will survive. I believe in the 2% recoil, bloom recoil. I believe a Hydro Resonance to save us. Okay, nice. We got that out of the way. Okay, we got... Yeah, you see? I believe in my 150... I always believe in my 150 ER Ayato. I don't think I can make it though. I feel like this is a bit too niche. That's like 30%, not quite. I think it's really just the damage though. It definitely feels like damage because if I needed Furidan to barely clear it in the Bloom team, I think Ayato... Because Kolei Dendro Traveler are like the best 4-star, the fastest 4-star off-field Dendro applicators, right? Like Kolei being the fastest and then Traveler with the biggest AoE, because God forbid Hoyo release a Dendro unit that has AoE Dendro application that isn't the Traveler. I'm still like perplexed how Nahida doesn't have AoE Dendro. Like, what were they thinking? What were they thinking? I copy this. What unit did I use again? Collet. And then Ayato. Fail about 30% HP left. Okay, what are the ideas? Why is because there's quite a few other teams that we haven't tested. I think if we look at the number of teams, I've already tested about 19 different teams. So far, Aeon Blight Drake does seem to be the most. For Tui Trooper, we tested quite a decent amount. Bloom Crab, I think the Crab we only tested like a few. Because I don't think we have that many options for Bloom, right? It's either you run Nilo Bloom or Hyper Bloom. Why is Burgeon bad again? Or you take damage yourself? Alright, I remember now. You just die if you do Burgeon. Okay. Hoyo definitely hates Burgeon. I agree. Okay, what other units can clear? Oh, this song. What do you guys think? Any ideas? Any ideas, anyone? We gotta test something Bloom related. Ayato Electro Charge. Okay. Do we want the Luna? Do you want Luna Charge or do you want like actual Electro Charge? I don't know why I phrase it like that. I mean, technically. Let's see. Because let's say we use Fischl, right? If I can find her at all. Where's Fischl? Let's say we run Fischl and Sucrose, or maybe run Kazuha instead. I haven't used Kazuha in so long, it's crazy. Any works? I mean, because if I run Inefa, I think it might work, but I think Inefa might struggle a bit though. Oh, where is she? There's only solo Hydro here. Now I can find a way to make it work. I believe in the Ayato application. Zyphos will boost the energy. I believe in miracles. And I skill. Okay, yeah, that should work. We'll try with a Inefa team first. Wait. Why is he still taking damage? Oh, because it's slowed down. Wait, it's actually killing. Quite close though. I wonder if I should optimize the rotation a bit. Let me think. How do we optimize rotation? Okay, let's say I do Inefa Kazuha Fischl for maximum damage buff. Now let's try that again. I think if I optimize my rotation a bit, it should be very doable. Close to doable. Or just get better in Nefa. That could be a solution. I think we'll just say that it's just a matter of investment. Because that's a C0 R1 Ayato of 150 ER. And then we had a Zyphos Kazuha, so energy wasn't a problem. Yeah. I'm just gonna say it's close. I'm not gonna give an exact percentile, but that is with Inefa though. I think if it was that close with Inefa, I'm not sure if I want to try without Inefa. I feel like if I try without Inefa, it's just gonna be like a slight suffering. By slight, I mean quite a bit of suffering. Yeah, it needs a bit more investment. I think if Inefa was on her set, if Fischl was on the 5-star weapon, or Inefa is on a 5-star weapon, then definitely very doable. Okay, let's test that one. Close needs a bit more investment. Just a bit. Okay, what other teams do we have? What are the... We have reached a quota of 20 teams. Oh my god, we reached 20 teams. We're like halfway there. I don't think there's going to be more teams. Maybe we can test 10 more teams or so. But I feel like most of them are like different variations of whatever that's already worked. Testings are going... Yeah, this stream is only going to be testing. We'll probably do this stream for another hour or so. And then we'll see where we go from there. I know I tried Ayaka freeze. Oh wait, Risley freeze? No, Risley doesn't do enough damage. The Fatui Trooper requires Skirk freeze in order for it to actually do enough damage. Wait, I know I saw this run where they ran a Mono Pyro Maoika. I'm actually quite curious to see what that can work. Granted, it was a C2 Maoika. That's something that my friend sent me over on our own Discord. What was the team? It was these three and... Was it Shangling? Or Chevy? I don't remember. Let me actually look at our own Discord. I remember he sent it something like that. Let's see. That's with Shilonen. Oh, Shilonen. Interesting. Shilonen goes here. Because I remember I saw someone clear it with this one, but I think they ran like C2 R1. VV Wanderer with Nefa. I think VV Wanderer can definitely work. But all those teams are just going to be in Nefa though. Yeah, nah. Okay, that did not work. that definitely does not have enough DPS. What team can we actually realistically try to brute force in the first rotation? Because I remember I think I tried the overweight variant, it was quite close. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I desperately ran this afternoon. I ran like Alucino, Yalan C2 with like an overweight team. And it could clear the shield, but it was very desperate. Rotation has to be perfect, and I think it requires... It only had a quarter of its HP left, so that's not it. Use Fischl? Oh yeah, we could do that. Let's try to do that. I have to swap my Wanderer build first. So Wanderer's using Pavilion, so VV will be better. If we run Fischl, that means we need a Hydro unit. Do I run double Hydro? Actually, no, we already have a VV, so maybe like we could technically run double Hydro. Or we can run Auroron. We'll try Auroron. Oh yeah, there's Aoife. You're right. Will Auroron trigger scrolls too? Yeah, I do have Aoife, but Aoife's not completely built. So I feel like he goes out, he's just gonna die. He just dies. He just goes poof and Kakoku just starts crying. Where is this guy? There it is. You will have to borrow someone's R5 with Sif. Why is Rising on R5 with Sif? Okay, now I need to fix that. Music's kind of awful. I should bring this with Sif to level 90. Just a little bit more crit damage, you know. Viridescent. Yes. Is it all with Hazel? Oh yeah, it's definitely all with Hazel. Scared the fuck out of me. Yeah, it's definitely all with Hazel. Yeah, it's all Hazel. Hazel has all the good stuff. 143. 200. Is that 240 CV? Oh yeah, there is. 101.7. Yeah, that's 241 CV. God damn. Have you ever seen a more perfect Wanderer? Look at that. 100-200 ratio. I'm not even a Wanderer main, by the way. I don't even have his R1. God damn. Okay. Get this.
あまり遠くに行くなよ。
姿を見せ
属性を見下ろさ周りを見張っててくれ。じゃあな。
黒き翼
や風よ。さっはっやその程度か。
It's close, it's close. It's doable, it's doable. Hazu's built with full swirl damage. Yeah, the thing is, I'm pretty sure the damage is similar. You run full EM or full you run full EM or full crit. I think Wanderer in this kind of team has a very similar damage. Very similar damage profile.
散財の名に
天へと前。やっ。さあ、みんなに会い。自由になれ。
お嬢様の
この件はわかるかい？
もっと泣きわめる。せい。は。やっ。は。
I'm surprised Wanderer stayed alive. Wow.
じゃあな
武力行使の許可を確認
Wait. Let me try trigger fab first.
自由になれ
行使の許可を確認
私は精神と共にあれあまり
武力行使の許可を確認
わかるかい
姿を見せ
風よ風がことやっ海ウルトいけもう自由だ雨描きがたし夜の権限せい礼を与える虫
Oh, we managed to stun him.
じゃあなさあみんなに合図
夜の源源
天へと前や払えたその程度か
I swear to God, this damn character.
自由になれ周りを見ろ
断罪のない歌をに
もっと泣きわめて雨描きがたしこの剣はわかるかい風よこれでへいや風がことやあまり遠くに行くなよさあみん
黒き翼よ
せいだこれではっはっせいだ君ごとき僕を直視するいけもう自由
姿を見せ
形を
That's not it. It's not even close. It's not close. That's team number 21. Okay, 9 more teams. Actually, no, hold on. Let me just write it down. Wanderer, Overone, Xingqiu, Official, Electrocharge, Mono Pyro. Oh wait, did this one fail? Oh, this one just failed, right? Fail. I'll say how much was it? Was it half health remaining? Wanderer got his Electrovision back. True. Maybe Wanderer with his massive mecha would actually beat any boss. Full EM on him? Yeah, I'll try. I'll give him, let's say 30%, 40% HP left, right? No, actually, was it halfway? Because I feel like he had a lot of HP left. Full EM build. Okay. You stop all my builds back. I don't remember what artifacts I used. Alright. Oh. Mm-hmm. I still remember getting this piece when I was farming for EM, and I was like, I was happy that it had crit and ER, and then it actually rolled into crit, and I was disappointed. I was like, why did you roll into crit? I want ER. Suffering from success. Every day I feel like it. Is there an EM on set? That's not that great. But I mean, it's fine. I can take... Wait, what is Sucrose using then? Also, Cross is using, but that's a garbage on that. It's fine. EM. ME? Where my EM stuff? Do I not have an EM circlet? Oh, I do. What the fuck? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, so if we run full EM, do we run Psych Frag for maximum EM? Oh, no. We run Hakushin. Yeah. Perfect. I may as well just play Yume Glorp at this point. You should just play Yume Glorp. Well, actually, no, Yume Glorp cannot normal attack. So you get a bit of damage bonus here. 678 EM. Actually, no, this one doesn't have as much EM, but we'll try the damage bonus. Support Wanderer. Test with or without in FI? Yeah, why not? This is not completely EM. Maybe you can try one with Psych and we can try one with...
無力行使の許可を取る
Oh, I somehow managed to dash him back. That's it.
断罪のな
さあみんなに挨拶だ自由になれやっ
Somehow doesn't have enough damage. Never mind. I'll try one more time, then I'll just retry with Psych Frag.
無力行使の許可を書くまた力で分からせるしかないよ
姿を見せ
属性を見下ろさんはっセットやっ行けもう自由だ自由になれ
57 create and I didn't trigger Faf. Hey, what if I just change his head?
無力行使の許可を書くまた力で分からせるしか
雨描きがたし
断罪の名に
風よはやて歌よに周りを見張っててくれ
角のから
この剣はわかるかい属性を見下ろさせいやっと
He was like 1% away. Okay, no, Psych Frag. Psych Frag has to be the way to go. I tried with Hakushin. It's Yume Glorp's weapon. How are we failing with Yume Glorp's weapon? Where's Suitsu? Everybody wants Psych Frag. Actually, that's a lie. Nobody wants Psych Frag. Okay, let's actually run with a full EM build. Let me think. I think I'll just test a few more teams. I feel like there's no other teams that I can try anymore.
許可を書くまた力で分からせるしかないよ
この剣はわかるかい
姿を見せ
風よ
Oh, that's why. Because I didn't hug him. Because I need to hug him for the Hydro. Maybe that's why I failed just now. I was like staying far away. There was like no Hydro application. Surprisingly, that actually almost broke though.
雨描きがたしじゃあ
無力行使の許可を書く
この剣はわかるかい属性を見下ろさんはっやっとはやといけもうじ
黒きつば
大ウルコ雨描きがたしだやっ風よとはっせいはややっだだやっ死にたいようだ
Yeah, no. Have you tried New Villette here? Not yet, actually. But first, I must fix my Yume globe. Wonder globe. What a shame, what a shame. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Slowly losing my mind. I think I'll try to meet the 30 team tested requirement, and then I'll just end the stream. There'll be like enough testing for now. I'm trying to think of what other like units or what other different cool, not artifacts, what's the word for it again? The different good artifacts that could be, the different teams that could be creative and useful, but most of them seem to be about really just the same. What am I running? Oh, right. Okay, Nouvillette. What will we run? Nouvillette. Actually, no, haven't I tested Nouvillette? I feel like I did. Did I use that to clear? Hold on. Have I not tested Nouvillette against this guy? Wait, what? That's weird. Well, that's another team to add. Surprisingly, I haven't tested Nouvillette. That is funny. Very funny. So what do we do? Do we do double Electro? Do we do a Nemo unit? I could use Kazuha. I think Kazuha will provide a bit of damage. Kazuha. I'll try it though. And this is within FA, so it's not completely...
武力行使の強化をまた力で分からせるしかないよ
防衛モード
I thought Kazuha said I know for a second. I was like...
光り輝くがいい
神戸を垂れろ大松となるがいい
掃除対象世界の熱狂の渦に塵となってください
I swear he sounded like he said I know. That's hilarious.
私の際そうか触るした
お披露目だ絶縁障壁
はっそこだ雲せ
歌え僕の名のもとに
はっせ
交渉は終わりです
神戸を垂れろ私は帰ってきた
僕をたたえ
Is that my fastest clear? Okay, that is with 99 seconds. That is actually my fastest clear. Damn.
伝えてやる
Oh, I just a random death. Huh. I wonder why I didn't think of doing it. I struggled so hard this afternoon. I could have just run Nouvillette. What? Oh, you know, like... I know a lot of people placed Nouvillette back then, but why is Nouvillette just winning? I feel like every patch, every Abyss, this Abyss particularly, Nouvillette has been winning quite a lot. Okay, what if we try without... Let's say we try without Inefa. Maybe we'll try... Okay, Raiden, just to make it fair, right? We'll try a C0, C2 Raiden, but we're not going to use Raidens first. Yeah, Nouvillette's still great, but Inefa might be carrying most of the damage, though. That's what I'm worried about.
武力行使の強化をまた力で分からせるしかないよ
そこだ
裁きの雷
Nope, he's still doing pretty good damage on his own.
神戸を垂れろ
Actually, Raiden doesn't work. What am I doing? Hold on. Wait, false alarm. Raiden doesn't work. I forgot Raiden doesn't trigger on shields. Who decided that Raiden, his ability shouldn't trigger on shields? That's why characters like Albedo and Raiden just suck off field. You go against shields, you just don't do anything. Okay, who is a good off field? Is he really just Fischl? I guess Fischl's our only option now. Yeah, it's really just Fischl. I forgot Raiden doesn't work on shields. Oh, that's so frustrating. Auroron still requires electro charge though.
武力行使の許可をまた力で分からせるしかないよ。
せい騒ぐ
See if we can get this out of the way.
借りなく時
Please.
勝てのか世界を熱狂
There we got it.
5秒
You kidding me?
私は下げず
Stupid as thing. Boom. Everything in this game staggers.
許可をまた力で分からせるしかないよ。
風よ
断罪の名に
せいそれはっ騒ぐはっはっせいお道
夜の権限光り輝くがいい
を5秒垂れろ私は帰ってきた
Okay, that kind of works actually. Is there a situation where you use someone else aside from Nouvellette though? In like, let's say a different chamber? I don't think so, right? What I can't.
風よ
I'm stupid.
お待ちとなるがいい
Let's get Pyro.
借りな
Pyro Sword, let's go. Vape Nouvellette.
世界を熱狂
This is the strategy of the century.
お嬢様が倒れ
せい高き私は下げず
じゃじゃーん光り輝くがいい
はっはっお道ち
姿を見せ
力で分からせるしかないよ。
騒ぐ
黒き翼よと歌え僕の名遠くをたた
私は帰ってきた神戸を垂れろ
I already screwed up. Without an effort, yeah, man. It's like you just can't win.
武力行使の許可をまた力で分からせるしかないよ。
断罪の名
しはっ騒ぐ大松となるがいいまい
お嬢様の
光り輝くがいい遠くを
神戸を垂れろ高き私は最後はっせいそこ
歌え僕の名のもとに
まいゆうたち風の中雲の行くごと
じゃじゃーん
静粛に
Where are my balls? I feel like this is so doable. But
また力で分からせるしかないよ。
姿を見せ
せいはっ神戸を垂れろ
oh my god.
光り輝くがいい
まい
夜の
大松となるがいいそうく騒ぐ風よはっ
断罪の名世界を熱狂の渦に
高き私は下げず静粛に
黒き翼よ
行こうマイ
Where is my
僕の名のもとに
Fischl? Did Fischl just disappear or something?
騒ぐした
Wait, guys, where did Fischl? Where did Oz go? Hello? Why? Why? I pressed facial skill. Nothing appeared. I think Oz decided to take a break after all these retries. Oh my god. Like, I swear I pressed skill and it's just gone. Oz just isn't even there. Like, he took a vacation or something. Oz got one-shotted. True.
を広め
大松となるがいい。神戸を垂れろ。
影のカラスが光り輝くがいい。ほっかじゃ
私は
Where are my balls?
風よ。騒ぐ。大松となるがいい。
世界の熱狂の渦に
せい。
黒き翼
あと力で分からせるしかないよ。
前。
姿を見せ歌え僕の名のもとにを広
高く。私は下げず。
お嬢様の
光り輝くが
No. I think the damage difference is quite notable.
大松となるがいい。
I just tanked that. Yeah, I think that's about 30% HP. Beidou, no, Beidou. I don't think Beidou will work. Because Beidou doesn't offer enough damage, right? I think it's doable with Nuvillet. Maybe I can say in the video that if you do have C1 R1 Nuvillet, you can get away with not running in FA. However, your official will require a build where your official can actually burst every rotation. Like, we're talking Bath Farina with 130, 140 ER official. Because I think my official is roughly around that build right now. Enter. Failed. 30% HP left. Like, if I look at my official, right, I think my official, I kind of edited her build a little bit. Oh, 122. This is even lower than last time. Well, to be fair, I did have Zyphos though. So I think running double FAF or having higher ER on official would be cool. Okay, what are the teams? We are currently at team number 24. I don't think I can test anymore. Maybe I can do some little bit of testing off stream, but tomorrow I'll be doing redeem. So, let me think. What else do we have? Well, what other options? Okay, we already tried Nilo, we tried Nuvillet, we tried Chaska. Coffee without Escoffier is not really worth trying. Inefa against the Trooper with enough DPS is good enough. Varesa works, but barely works, requires more investment. We tried Molani, we tried have we tried Mawuka overloaded? Oh no, Mawuka overloaded double DPS, yes. Alucino, Yerlan double Hydro Hyper Bloom, Nilo Bloom. Hyper Bloom already done, I mentioned that again. Navia against both Aeon Blight and double Pyro versus Fatui with EC Farina. Xiao, I don't think Xiao is gonna be quite there. Because I'm looking at everyone below here, I feel like most of the units down here just isn't worth using enough. Because I'm trying to think of all the other teams. I think a lot of the units down here are going to be weaker. If the fact that some of my top units are going to struggle, if my top units are already struggling against Fearless, then I can't imagine the weaker or lower unit. I guess the one thing I could afford to try is, well, I think we'll try 2 more teams and then I think we're gonna call it. Sino, I could try Sino, but okay. Do I try Sino in this one though? Because he has a lot of energy problems. Because a team that could work is I could run Xingqiu. Xingqiu, Sino, but we do need official. Xingqiu, Sino, official, and then maybe... I want to say DMC, but I'm not sure. Because we still have to hit it with... Oh yeah, this is solo. Like, unless I use visual skill. I could use visual skill to intentionally trigger that though. Nahida. Okay, let's just use Nahida first. Nahida. So we do this, into that, into that, into... Oh, wrong one. Wrong boss, wrong boss. False alarm, false alarm. I think we'll try a few more teams. I think I have a few more teams in mind aside from Carve Bloom. Like maybe Molani, Hu Tao, Double Vape, but I think that's all I'm willing to attempt.
この剣はわかるかい無意味な抵抗はっ逃げ場はないぞ動くべきだ股間奥義
断罪の名において手をつなぎまし
降伏しろ俺の番か
That definitely did not work. That... Unless I run Cookie instead. Wait. I'll try one more time.
この剣はわかるかい
I think Sino is too burst reliant. Oh yeah, no.
私は
Yeah, that definitely doesn't work. I think I'm gonna try replacing Sino with... Okay, I'm gonna try replacing Fischl with Cookie.
もう一度降臨するあ
Yeah, let's try replacing a Cookie. Then Cookie will be a bit better as an off-field trigger. And then we run Sino. We can... This will technically be an aggravate. Technically. Okay, just 3 more teams and then I'm done. I'm gonna go to bed and read some manga or something. I don't know, I'm just kind of bored. That's why I'm testing, really.
雨描きがたし降伏しろ渚のリンやっ雨描きがたし股間奥義やっ頑張れ
いやおとなしくしな
逃げ場はないぞ
はびこりなさい
この剣はわかるかい無意味な抵抗
私のお家にいらっしゃい痛く
Where's my energy, though?
勝利をしてやるお前の罪を償うがいいさあ対価を断つさあ罪を償うがいい審判の時罪を償うがいい大ウルコ雨描きやっ渚のリン大出発
これこそが知恵の原動
降伏しろこの身で万象を粛清する対価を断つ罪を償うがいい
Yeah, that's not it. I'll just say 50%. %, HP left. Okay, Carve Bloom. 2 more teams. We'll do Carve Bloom, then we'll do Hu Tao, and then I'm just done. I don't want to test any more teams. Even last Stygian, I was able to at least test like 40 teams, right? And I feel like we could go a little bit more creative, but I don't think there's any point to test teams that are on a lower tier, per se. Carve Bloom. Okay, Carve Bloom require you. Carve is gonna be on field, so maybe we do need Cincture. 2. And then Carve. So we can do this first. That. Okay, just a few more teams. Just a few more teams. Do I lose my mind?
この件はわかるかい？雨描きがたし。
全部丸見えね。いくよ。
Oh, nice. I almost triggered everything. That's great.
手をつなぎましょう。
さあ来い。
覚えたわよ。
この件はわかるかい？雨描きがたし。歌よ。
それ。
じゃあ着工だ。やっ
さあ踊るよ。はびこりなさい。
この件はわかるかい？あいうる。よーく見てろ。障害物クリア。はっせっはっじゃあせっはっやっ
Okay. Okay, I see you. I see you. I'm gonna do a big brain.
波の花
Big brain, big brain, big brain.
私のお家にいなさい。
雨描きがたし。この件はわかるかい？歌よに
頑張るよ。よっ。
着工だ。さあ来い。
覚えたわよ。さあ踊るよ。それ。
I think it's quite doable though.
描きがたし。脚光を浴びるとしよう。じゃあ
Just a little bit less damage, I feel. We'll try one more time to see how low it can get. And then I think it's rather doable. Unless I replace Nahida with someone else. I don't know.
雨描きがたし。
全部丸見えね。
さあ来い。
Okay, almost quite there.
いくよ。はっ。手をつなぎましょう。
この件はわかるかい？はい。あいうるか。
はびこりなさい。
よーく見てろ。はっじゃあはっせっはっさあ来い。この件はわかるかい？股間奥義。はい。
痛くしちゃうかも。これこそが知恵の源。頑張るよ。よっ。
じゃあ着工だ。さあ来い。
Oh, yeah. Hey, Omi, what up?
覚えたわよ。
Okay. 45 seconds. I think we can make it. And then we'll do
逃
this.
さないで。さあ踊るよ。それ。よっ。
この件は
I wish the extra seats actually did something though.
はびこりなさい。
脚光を浴びるとしよう。じゃあ障害物クリア。
頑張るよ。痛くしちゃうかも。
動く。この件はわかるかい？よーく見てろ。さあ来い。
Oh, so close. So close. I would say give or take. Maybe Loma. No, I think I honestly don't know. Do I just go full EM? Is my Nahida on a full EM build? Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Yeah, she's on a full EM build, except for that one. Nilo is already on key, so I can't make her any better. Xingqiu... Unless I run Faf. Okay, how about this? We run Faf Xingqiu. Let's. I'm gonna borrow Furina. A courtesy of Furina, I'm gonna borrow your Favonius real quick. Maybe if I use Faf, I can provide energy to everyone, and then we can have a consistent energy economy. There you go.
覚えたわよ。さあ踊るよ。はっ
I'll wait for this.
障害物クリア
Almost. Oh, never mind. We got it.
全部丸見えね。
スキャン
頑張るよ。それ。
Maybe I just need more Yardu.
知識をあなたにも。
脚光を浴びるとしようさあ来いスキャン
さあ踊るよ。はっ
着光ださあ来いやっせ障害物クリア
私のお家にいらっしゃい。ふふ。このダンスをあなたに。はっ
この件はわかるかい？歌よに
痛くしちゃうかも。いくよ。それ。
Instructor Xingqiu. True.
スキャンせ雨描きがたし着光だ
I can't believe Kave is doable. I say this, but this is because it's Nilu.
さあ来い
No, I think the Sack Xingqiu is a bit better because the double E gave him more energy. But I think I can say that this is close. Would Instructor work though? Okay, we have Deep Wood. You're on Gilded. You're on this. You're on that. Wait, fine. Would Xingqiu's damage matter here though? That's a question. Kave is cosmetic, true. Like, we go back to Sack because Sacrificial right now is too important for Xingqiu. Do I really want to try Instructor? Am I crazy enough to try Instructor? Do I even have a DPS Instructor build? Or do I just go full? Technically, I could just go full EM, right? Like, we just try to get the ones with a bit of crit rate and ER. And that one is crit damage, that one's a bit EM. Oh, this one. Wow, Cole is such a goated piece. You guys want to know something funny? So, some support characters have a leaderboard on Akasha. And guess who is the highest ranking character that I have an account? That's right. It is the HP ER combo 4-piece Instructor Diona. Top 1% Diona. Number like 300 or 400 something. Like, I remember when I uploaded all my builds, I looked at that and I was like, are you serious? Like, you know, like that guy from Spider-Man? Like, I genuinely looked at that and I was like, what? So you're telling me my 250 CV Alakino lost to a fucking cat girl? That is the dumbest shit ever. Oh, no, you know, like, it's easier. Let me show you. It's easier for me to show you. It's so dumb. Hopefully my Akasha can learn there. Let me swap the artifacts while it takes like 3 years to learn. Hydro Goblet. Maybe I'll maintain the good Hydro Goblet. I think I might have a Instructor. So I have an Instructor CR stance, or should I level up right now? Yes or no? The answer is no. Okay, that's not fun. Crit rate, I think we can afford to use one. 4 Instructors. Do we have any EM built? Maybe we just run EM instead. So we run EM ER, so with a bit of EM here and there. Yeah, this should be good enough. Okay, wait. Let me show you guys. Where's my account? Okay, now let's do the run and then I'll wait for the image to load. Oh yeah. Actually no, you guys can probably see it. I'll just show. Look at this. Diona leaderboard. Top 1% R5 sack. 450, number 454? Yeah, 454 out of 1. 454 out of 120k. And this is I think, I don't know, I can probably show my build. Why is my Raikou... Wait, why is my Raiden top 1? Why are you top 1%? Wait, when did they make this category? I thought my Yai was only top 3%. I don't remember my Yai being top 1% in Raikou. Wait, who's that? Okay, no, I can see it later because I cannot like... I cannot see anything because it's not loading. Yeah, it's a very funny thing. Very, very funny thing. Everyone has 250 CB build. I'm just here with a top 1% Dio now. What do I do with my life?
この剣はわかるかい？
さあ踊るよよっ
障害物クリア。
やはっと全部丸見え
スキャン。
頑張るよ
五感奥義。はい。
はびこりなさい
さあ来い。よーく見てろ。やっ。
Oh, I shouldn't have swapped. I forgot instructor. Wait, does instructor only trigger on field or off field? I don't remember.
雨描きがたし。はい。
痛くしちゃうかもさあ踊るよ
スキャン。
Okay, let's delay this one. Okay.
雨描きがたし。はい。左右。
はびこりなさいこれこそが知恵の伝道いくよそれ
障害物クリア。脚光を浴びるとしよう。せいやえっはっせいやはっ雨描きがたし。五感奥義。この剣はわかるかい？
頑張るよ
着光だ。さあ来い。障害物クリア。
手をつなぎましょう知識をあなたにも
スキャン。
波の彼方に舞を引くよ
Why am I so smart?
左右ルコ
覚えたわよ
ー。よーく見てろ。障害物クリア。せいはっさあ来い。せい五感奥義。この剣はわかるかい？はい。
痛くしちゃうかもさあ踊るよ
着光だ。
Nah, I think it's close. It's very close, but I don't think it's super doable. It's doable, but not like... I have to swap all my builds back. Okay, what else can I test? What else? Why is my... It's so weird how my... Why is my Yai top 1% Raikou? I don't remember reaching top 1% with Yai. Okay, I gotta swap the build back. Here we go again. But I think I recognize most of my pieces, so it shouldn't be too difficult to recognize. So you're there, you are here, you remain unchanged. You're a Hydro Goblet with 18 crit rate because I have 2 of those. I always find this funny though. Like, I got this one a while back. Was it this one? No. I got this one a while back. Oh no, was it you? No, it was you. Yeah, I got this one a while back and it rolled random 18 crit rate. And then months later, I don't know how long, I got a second one and it literally is like the same thing. That's 18 crit rate by the way, not 18 crit damage. And that one other piece I believe was... It was only a 4 line, but it only like it missed 1 roll or something. So what's Xingqiu use? Wait. Okay. Okay, we tried Carve Bloom. I would say it is very close. Let me just copy paste it. Okay, let's say Nahida with Xingqiu. Nilo. And then lastly, Kave. I can't believe Kave. I feel like Kave has never really been too useful outside of Nilo Bloom itself. Bloom Crab, fail. 5% HP left. I think I'll try one more team and I'll just call it a stream. I'm so done testing. I don't know how many builds I've gutted. I hope I still maintain most of the same stuff. My idea is like this. Okay, so we run the Molani team. We run this. We run random Yelan. And then we run Hu Tao. If you my icon to have 50% opacity face of a character just equipped tells who previously said, yeah, that would be nice. There's a lot of little optimizations that they can do. Like if I swap one loadout and then there's an option to like swap back. Like, and then let's say the feature only remembers the artifacts, only remembers the one set of artifacts you previously swapped. But that's okay with me, you know? Like, loadouts would be nice. And then combine that together with, you know, let's call it the swap back button. That would be so cool. Where is Hu Tao? You shall be the last one. I don't need to run Molani here. Let's do it like this. So the idea is that we use Hu Tao's Blood Blossom for the vape. Funny, I know.
じゃあ行くよ。最高。来たよ。
Why is this working?
出発。
I didn't know double hydro was that strong. That actually cleared. Hu Tao support! But that requires a super crack Molani though. I'm gonna be honest, I think out of all bosses, Aeon Blight Drake is the funnest. Because it allows you to try a lot of really funny, weird double DPS teams. And whenever it works, you just feel so excited. This boss is just like, oh, dude, are you running Nilo Bloom and are you running a full EM build? Are you running a double Hydro Hyper Bloom and playing the most optimal way possible? Well, I guess you can clear me, I guess. And then for 3 Trooper, it's just like, do you have Inefa? If you don't, then GG. That's it. Is there a team that doesn't rely on Inefa that has cleared? Let me see. The 3 Trooper... No. I think close was... no, that's Ayato Inefa. We're not going to count that. Didn't I try Nuvilet team? Oh, I did. Nuvilet Inefa cleared with 99 seconds, the fastest clear by far. Official, yeah, it's not enough. I think it's also a matter of damage, that's the thing. It's also a matter of like just doing enough damage. Maybe if you have like Dolphin investment, you should be able to clear Fearless, but usually Dolphin is for Dire and not Fearless. Okay, what was that funny team again? Walani, Shilonen, Hu Tao. And you know what's funny? in this team, I can confidently say that Yelan did nothing. Like, I'm talking like, Yelan did nothing because whenever we use Yelan's burst, the Hydro Res was already increased. So the damage is borderline negligible. And this is actually a pure vape team. It's not like a vape melt team. That's let's see. Aeon Blight Drake we cleared with 111 seconds. Yeah. It's getting restrictive. The same thing's happening in Zenless. Our Deadly Assault. Yeah, I've heard about that. I don't really keep track too much of Zenless because I don't follow any YouTubers, but yeah, I don't know. It's crazy, man. They're really like looking at Genshin, and I think they all look at Star Rail and Genshin, and they're like, hey, can we get away with this and still like amp up our profits and still not lose too much money? Well, actually, no, they should do it the purpose of gaining money, not to lose money. I don't know why they would be dumb enough to do that. Well, that Hu Tao team definitely good. Funny as heck though. You know what I can do is I can basically try to upload a few clears. I think what I'll do is I'll do the Stygian Onslaught video, and then I'll just upload some random miscellaneous runs that are off meta. Not exactly off meta, but like not the typical DPS team. I should upload the Shilonen team though. The Navia Shilonen team. That is the most hilarious team ever. Okay, what are the options we have? I think that's it, right? I want to test like 1 or 2 more teams to say I tested like 30 teams. And then I'll put that as a clickbait. I mean, it's not wrong though. I technically test about 28 teams right now. Is it 28? 28 teams. I tried burning already. I feel like I've tried most units though. What double DPS teams can we try for Aeon Blight that isn't Geo? We already tried Navia Shilona, that one works. Aggravate spread. I don't think Tinari Yai Miko will have enough damage. No. Yeah, I don't know. Else, what happened to you? What? Hello? What happened to your build? Oh, did I just gut you to oblivion? Oh wow, I did just gut you to oblivion. Oh, I have to update my Yaya build. I just realized I just destroyed my Yaya build. Look at this mediocre build. Yeah, I think we can probably close it off there. I like to believe there is no more other teams, and any other teams that I can probably test or we can try is going to be teams that are not too focused on one or the other. Ganyu Burn Melt. That'll be weird. I will still have Maoika though. Yeah, I think I can comfortably say that we have tested over about 30 teams. So if we work with this one, then we can see here the number. This one does count the first column, so technically it's -1. So tested almost 30 teams. Instead of over 30 teams, I'll put the title as almost 30 teams tested. Just as the clickbait. Then just show a few things that definitely I can say is clear. Anyways, I think that is it for now. I'll start working on the guide either tomorrow or Saturday. I'll try to get it out maybe by Sunday. I'm not gonna rush too much over that because I want to make sure that I test. Maybe there's a few other teams or there's a few other builds that I haven't really tried yet. Maybe someone out there, I'm sure someone out there will be base enough to run some sort of weird team that nobody would ever think of. But that's all I can really think of. So yeah, I'll just fix some artifacts off stream. I think that's it for now. I'll just work on the Stygian Onslaught guide. So thanks for stopping by, and have a great night, everyone. Peace out.